Hi guys, this video from our team is going to be extremely helpful for you to increase your overall score in PTE examination. So as the screen says, listen to me for next 5 minutes very carefully. You all must have guessed what today's video is all about by the name of the video itself. Yes, it is about spellings. It might look silly to you to focus on spellings rather than preparing for the right kinds of questions in all 4 sections of PTE. I mean, of course, the course is pretty big. However, knowingly, unknowingly, we all do some silly spelling mistakes in examination which we might not be even aware of. But trust me guys, it can cost you substantial amount of score. You don't trust me, do you? But I can prove it to you with some jargons and a presentation, of course. Stay with me. So this is how a PTE scorecard looks like. You all would be knowing your 4 major subjects, that is listening, reading, speaking and writing. They are called the communicative skills. They are judged on the basis of 6 enabling skills of yours, one of which is spelling. See guys, making spelling mistakes is nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, I used to do spelling mistakes as well, which I realized when I saw the scorecard of my paid practice test taken from PTE Academic website, which scores you exactly like the real PTE exam. Now guys, the question is, how does an incorrect spelling affect your overall score? Or rather, to what extent it can affect your overall score? To understand that, we have a list of questions where you are supposed to type something and there can be a potential spelling mistake. Guys, behold the list of questions where you'll have to type something. As you can see the list of questions from the screen, the incorrect spellings doesn't only affect your writing scores, but it can affect your listening scores as well. So in 2 questions here, that is essay writing and summarize the spoken text, they have mentioned spellings as an enabling skill. Whereas for the rest of the 3 questions, they have not mentioned spelling as an enabling skill. If you see listening, questions such as fill in the blanks or write from dictation are having listening and writing as an enabling skill, but not spelling. But trust me guys, you cannot misspell anything over here or your listening marks will surely go down. Now if we talk about the first question in writing, that is summarize the written text, they have not mentioned spellings as an enabling skill. For God's sake, it's a writing exam. How can they let go people with incorrect spellings here? Right? So guys, it is implied here to write correct spellings. And also for these 5 questions, please keep in mind you cannot misspell anywhere. Well, let's talk about how are spellings verified in PTE examination. If I quote PTE score guide, it says writing of words according to the spelling rules of the language. It means simply write correct spellings and do not misspell. And the next is all kind of national variations are considered correct, but you'll have to follow only one throughout the examination. You cannot keep changing national variations, like you wrote something in US English first and then you wrote something in British English. Here are some examples of words in US English and words in British English. For natives, obviously it is not going to be an issue, but for others who might have learned some words in US English and some words in British English, kindly check your variations and follow one throughout the examination. Now let's talk about some basic confusions that you might have while spelling a word. The first would be the confusion in the letter I and E. You might swap I and E in a word and misspell it. Here's a little example. Receive and achievement. So receive and achieve both sound the same, but both are spelled differently. The second confusion here can be in the letter O and the letter U. The examples here would be meticulous and continuous. Now again, these 2 words are rhyming to each other, but they are spelled differently. The third confusion can be where the same letter is supposed to be used twice and you really don't realize that. The examples here would be commence, intelligence, etc. I might have misspelled really. So guys, the test here is that you will be listening to a word and you'll have to type it in next 10 seconds or write it somewhere, and after 10 seconds you will be getting the correct spelling of that word and a Google meaning of the same if you need it. Guys, count 1 mark for 1 correct spelling and do not forget to write your scores in the comments section below. Best of luck, and the test begins in 3, 2, 1.
Conceive. Achieve. Receive. Perceive. Retrieve. Grieve. Continuous. Spontaneous. Conspicuous. Consciousness. Ambiguous. Committee. Occur. Occurred. Intermittent. Common. Heinous. Conscientious. Forfeit. Alleviate. Assistance. Assessment. Monotonous. Contiguous. Accommodate. Separate. Calendar. Contemporary. Truly. Cigarette. $40. Referred. Recommendation. Benefit. Definite. exorbitant,
Guys, the video ends here. Give us a thumbs up if the video has helped you in any manner, and we'll be back soon with some more analytical videos. And also do not forget to try the part 2 of the spelling test, which is coming soon. Like, share, subscribe, and keep supporting the channel. Adios.